If you, like me, love reading, you probably have fond memories of getting lost in a wonderful book as a child. Sadly, though, access to a library and a treasure trove of books is a privilege and not the norm. It's a privilege. It's not the norm. That's the reality for our country's children. It should be, though. It should be the norm. There's much to be done in this regard. Only a quarter of public schools in this country have a library. Now, the Bookery is one of a number of organisations working hard to promote reading and build libraries. They partner with needy schools, then they seek funding to stock those libraries. They also train and sponsor librarians. Reading has been shown to not only increase your knowledge and your vocabulary, it also helps you empathise with others. It reduces stress and it helps prevent cognitive decline as you age. So many good reasons to pick up a good book. I'm joined now by Lunga Ngadolo of the Bookery. Lunga, thank you so much for your time this evening. Great to chat to you. Talk to me about the Bookery. How long has it been running and what has it been able to achieve?
Good evening, Sally, and good evening to your viewers. The Bookery has been around for 11 years now, and through the 11 years, we've been able to set up over 87 school libraries, and within those school libraries, we've been able to employ youth from within the communities, and we've been able to support those. And that's the work we're very proud to have done over this past 11 years and still continue to do.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like there's still much to be done if we think that only a quarter of public schools have libraries. I mean, I was shocked when I read that stat.
That stat is very shocking, and I think we have seen through COVID and through schools reaching out to us that school libraries are quite needed within the schools. Different principals reach out to us requesting that we partner with them to bring this needed resource as they see that there is a need. And this has been exacerbated by COVID and the loss of schooling time. So we do feel that we need to bring back libraries and we need to garner more support to creating school libraries within our schools.
Yeah, it's absolutely crucial. The other thing that's important, of course, is being able to read in your home language. And, of course, there are a lot of books in English because English is an international language, so it's lots easier to source. But so crucial that children have the option of being able to read in their home language if we're trying to foster a love of reading. How difficult is it to get books in a variety of our languages?
That is one of the challenges that we face. We've seen a rise in the publishing of books within all 11 languages in South Africa, but we have seen that through our looking for resources and looking for material, that only about 10% or just less of books and children's books are published within their own mother tongue. But I think through our partnerships that we've created with Miss South Africa, Refule Mutlodu and Lebohang Masango, that we're able to bring those books within our libraries, and we believe that they will be able to, the learners will be able to start reading that material and identifying with those stories because they're told by people that look like them and understand the circumstances and the background that the learners are in and come from.
So you say you've been going for over a decade. I wonder if you could talk to us about the difference that you make. Now, you've given me the practical examples of how you've helped set up libraries and you continue to do that good work. But do you see children's lives being changed? Do you see little ones suddenly getting that magical moment when they realise that opening the covers of a book is really a portal to a new world? Have you been able to see those transformations?
Oh, yes, we have. We have a number of learners that will write back to us through book reviews, telling us about what they've been able to get from the books. Currently, or actually just today, we had a reading with Miss South Africa in one of our schools where they were able to engage with her through her book. And I think that's one of the things that we like to see within happening within our libraries. But we've also seen that our library assistants are able to engage with learners discussing critical situations or critical problems that they face within their communities, like bullying and issues that they face within their homes. So that's the impact that our libraries have on the learners. It's not just only access to the books, but also being able to engage in stories or engage with problems that they relate to.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many benefits. As you said, it's not just about knowledge and vocab. It's also sometimes a comfort. I mean, Miss South Africa's book about bullying, her own experiences of being bullied as a little girl, you know, that will speak to so many children who are battling with bullying, which, as we know, is a massive problem in our country. And there's so many other benefits of reading. I mean, I was surprised to know that it can actually help you de-stress. And certainly we need that right now, don't we?
Yes, we do. I think there's been a lot of focus on social media, and you don't get to step away and go into another world. But I think through reading a book, taking a book and reading and sitting down, you're able to just de-stress. And that's what the kids find, because our libraries are safe spaces, and that's what we promote. And to be a focus, ensuring that kids have these resources, because we know that they don't have them at home. The percentage of kids having access to books or reading books at home is quite tragic. So I do believe that our libraries, and every library that is within a school, needs to be a safe space that kids can actually find comfort and be able to explore other worlds through books.
Great work that you're doing, and thank you so much for telling us about it this evening. That is Lunga Ngadolo of the Bookery.